Radiology in the past was all about a very slow process, very high radiation, very time consuming. We'd be immersing the films in chemicals, waiting for hours together. Now things are much more effective and efficient with the advent of digital radiology. So digital radiology is so much faster, effective, low radiation, and the resolution is so high that it's really mind-blowing. The way you can zoom into the radiology, which we could never even think of, back in the day. So two-dimensional radiology, three-dimensional radiology going digital has completely changed the game. In terms of digital radiology, the number of things we can actually do or we can address of are so many. We can even go ahead plan implants. We can go ahead execute an implant surgery on our x-rays before we even see the patient in the mouth, right? So we can go ahead plan for critical nerves. If you've got the sinus linings, every little minute detail to a few microns, that is the level of accuracy that we have with radiology today. And with all of this being integrated, we can merge files of the teeth and the gums to that of the bone, and we can have all of the data integrated and plan things. So that has been revolutionary, if you ask me. The number of times or instances that as a surgeon we go ahead and we violate nerves has become almost obsolete now. So definitely the predictability has changed, has gone to another level altogether, and I think that is the biggest upgrade I'd say we have now with a 3D X-ray machine in-house. Going purely digital, we can make very fine measurements of things which we could not even assume we could do in the past. So in the past, how we would work is we'd go ahead, prep the tooth, we'd plan things beforehand, use it with the help of some pictures maybe, and once you go into the mouth, we go ahead, we prep the tooth, we'd make putty impressions, putting some gooey materials in the mouth, bring them out of the mouth, and then afterwards pour some stone, make some casts. This was a very, very cumbersome, long process, and it would take forever to execute these things. So now when we have to go ahead plan a veneer, what we do is we go ahead, we scan the tooth, that is we go run a wand inside the mouth, we have the entire scanned image of the tooth and the entire teeth. With that scanned image, we have planned the tooth, we've prepped the tooth, we've made whatever changes we had to do in the mouth. That is again rescanned. So now we know exactly what we need to achieve. We go ahead and transfer this to our CEREC software, and in that then we go ahead, we design the same thing. Once it is designed, we pick the color of the final tooth that we want, and we've got blocks and inventory of all sorts of colors that we may need, of all sorts of sizes that we may need. We go ahead, put the right block inside the milling machine, and within 5 to 7 minutes you have like your new crown milled out and ready. We can even further add more character to it by going ahead and staining things so that it looks more lifelike, more real. If somebody has certain stains on their teeth, we can go ahead and replicate those stains. So those are very customizable features which we can incorporate so that it looks very lifelike and real. It needs to look like teeth at the end of the day. It does not have to look fake. So we can really characterize things with the whole CEREC workflow, and the materials that we use, they're so highly standardized. They're from Ivoclar, that is a Swiss company, world leaders in dental materials. So it's a very seamless, predictable, easy workflow, which happens in a matter of minutes as opposed to maybe about a few days in the past. Having been a part of this entire analog workflow and now moving to the digital, I think it's changed the face of dentistry, if you have to ask me. So this has been an absolute game changer. Having CEREC in office has completely changed the game. Having our 3D X-ray machines inside, being able to merge different softwares which capture bone, which capture gums and teeth, having them, to merge, those are game changing in my opinion, and I think it's really changed the way we've been able to work in the past to what we can do today.